It's the NBA brought to you. By 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Memphis Grizzlies here at home. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done. So far, no luck against this team. They've dropped both of the games in the previous two matchups this season.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Here's Booker, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. You know, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Pass to Durant. And finished off by KD.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Down low. Outside, Bane. Stolen by Durant. One-on-one fast break. For three, Booker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now here is Hardaway. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Durant. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Outside, Payne. For the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
On the wing, Booker. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shot clock at 3 from downtown. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And KD throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Brooks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's the break. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. That's 7 points for Ja Morant. Ayton at the elbow. Outside, KD. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Booker outside. Ayton a screen. Fades and shoots. No good from Booker.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
And again, it's the Suns missing. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. 11 feet away. And another basket for Memphis.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Here's KD. And the layup falls. KD's got 8 points. Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Can't cash in from the high post. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all star. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here's Clark. Back to Bullock. Parker with the steal. Markkanen can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And it's Markkanen, top of the key. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. There's a screen. Here's Booker. Rebound by Williams. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Jones looking for an opening. Picked by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Markkanen. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here are the Grizzlies with it. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Noel. Suns moving the ball around to stop the run. 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Williams. Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 12. The drive by Lowry. There's the pick. Markkanen inside the line. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Noel. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Clark. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. To the paint, Jones. That one's not going to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. The rebound by Steven Adams. Now the Grizzlies with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Screen by Adams. Jones for 3. Another shot. Shakes him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, the big body and soft hands and positioning right there helped Adams to grab that board.
For Memphis, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Booker looking around. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so that brings the first half to a close. Memphis out in front. Scoring 10 unanswered to finish off the quarter. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And they pick up 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And it's Durant missing. And And the Grizzlies leading by 16. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And the rejection by Jackson.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Ayton wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Pass to Bosh. Stolen by Durant. Here's Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jones, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Kicks it out to Booker. Up again. Rebound by Williams.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Williams with the steal. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Lays it up off the glass. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Right side, Kevin Durant. Back to Hardaway. Durant trying to break free.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And it's Adams on the follow.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Took him no time at all on that one. 10 point to Kevin Durant.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Here's Williams. Here he goes. Some solid defense from Ayton. Left side, KD. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. No good there.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Picked by Clark. Jones for three. The shot misses. Hardaway from outside. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Hardaway with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Grizzlies.
You watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And here are the Grizzlies. Over to the left wing. The three from Bosch. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Morant with the steal. Brooks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his third foul so far. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Jackson.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Here's Morant. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Jacks up a three. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morant outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about. Almost whenever he wants to, Benny can get to the hoop. He's that good with the rock.
Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Kicks it out to Booker. Durant with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And good that time. Markkanen's got his first basket.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
And Morant throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Up top, Durant. Out to Hardaway. Booker with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And now the Suns, a fast break. KD's got the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Booker outside.
2 minutes.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it. Guarded now by Durant. Outside Bosch. Deflects the pass. Pass to Morant. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Payne for three.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year for this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
From deep three-point range, he can't hit that time. The Suns go the other way with it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. For 3, Booker. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.